We know from the work that we've done in Manual Pratique and the work that we've done on Mikrokosmos away from the piano that one of the strategies that we have practicing is to start slow, become comfortable with a piece of music or an exercise slowly, and to gradually move the tempo up, and to use a metronome to help us in that process. Let's add another strategy to our arsenal of strategies as we're now approaching the piano for the first time. And that is the idea of practicing hands alone and hands together. This is a very simple and intuitive idea, but it sometimes just is helpful to remember it. The basic idea is this. When we have a piece of music at the piano, we almost always will have a part for our left hand and a part for our right hand. And the first thing that we want to do always is to make sure that we learn the music hands alone, meaning learn and master the music of the right hand by itself. So go through the process of starting slowly, and gradually bring the right hand up to tempo, up to quarter note equals 96. Do the same thing with the left hand. Start slowly, start as slowly as you need to go. And gradually bring it up to tempo. And then, once you've mastered each hand alone, each hand by itself, then bring the hands together. Now, the temptation sometimes is, okay, I've practiced my right hand. I know my right hand really well. I've practiced my left hand. I know my left hand really well, and I can play it at tempo. Now I'm going to put two hands together, and I'm going to play it at tempo. And in real life, especially when we're just beginning, it rarely works that way. When we put the two hands together, it's going to be in some ways, it's going to feel like starting from scratch again. So when we put both hands together for the first times, we want to go, again, as slowly as we need to go, and to gradually work our way up, using the metronome to help us. And just like with Manual Pratique, just like our work away from the piano, this is a process that is not going to happen in one day or 2 days. This is a process that is going to happen over many, many days, which is why it's important to practice on a regular basis, as much as possible daily, if possible, even if it's just for a small amount of time. So that's another strategy we add to our toolbox: hands alone and hands together.